Well, he's right about one thing. He ain't gonna have to come up here because I'm going down there.
Oh, why wait the power?
WE Monday Night Raw brought a mix of drama, tension, and humor this week, with one backstage storyline grabbing all the attention. The Bloodline leader and undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns is no stranger to conflict. But this time, the drama wasn't about championships or rivalries. It was about a pair of missing designer shoes. What started as a light-hearted mystery quickly turned into an intense confrontation when Roman tracked down the suspected culprit, Bronson Reed. This segment blended comedy and tension perfectly, showing once again why WWE's storytelling keeps fans coming back week after week. The Tribal Chief's commanding presence, Roman Reigns' on-screen persona, has become iconic over the years, and this segment showcased why he is such a captivating character. Even in a storyline about something as simple as stolen shoes, Roman carried himself with a commanding presence that drew viewers in. His calm yet intimidating demeanor made the scene feel significant, turning a humorous plot into a moment that still reinforced his authority. Whether he's headlining pay-per-views or investigating stolen footwear, Roman always feels like the biggest star in the room. The mystery of the missing shoes. Earlier in the show, a backstage segment revealed that Roman's rare, high-end sneakers had gone missing. The scene started with subtle humor, with Paul Heyman nervously offering excuses and crew members avoiding eye contact. Roman, however, was unamused. The Tribal Chief made it clear that this wasn't about material possessions. It was about respect. The Bloodline's leader isn't the kind of man anyone would dare to cross, making this comedic story surprisingly tense. The narrative played out like a mini whodunit, with fans intrigued to see who had the audacity to steal from WWE's most dominant champion. Bronson Reed becomes a prime suspect. As the night progressed, rumors swirled among WWE superstars backstage about who might be behind the theft. The storyline cleverly used cameos from multiple wrestlers, with some denying involvement while others teased Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, and Solo Sikoa for letting it happen. The tension rose when a production assistant nervously whispered something to Paul Heyman, leading Roman to set his sights on Bronson Reed. Known for his no-nonsense attitude and powerhouse presence, Reed was the perfect suspect. His imposing size and quiet confidence made him an intriguing choice to clash with the Tribal Chief. Humor meets intensity. WWE has a long history of mixing humor and tension in backstage segments, and this storyline was a perfect example of that balance. While the idea of Roman hunting down stolen shoes is inherently funny, the execution elevated it beyond a simple joke. Roman's cold stare, Heyman's nervous fidgeting, and Reed's unbothered demeanor all created a scene that felt cinematic. The crowd watching at home couldn't help but laugh, but there was also an underlying feeling that things could turn physical at any moment. That unpredictability is what makes WWE television so entertaining. The reveal and a clever twist. As the confrontation reached its peak, Reed finally reached into a duffel bag and pulled out Roman's sneakers. The crowd at home erupted with laughter as Reed casually handed them over, smirking the entire time. When Roman demanded to know why Reed had taken them, Reed simply replied, "They looked better on me." It was a bold, cocky line that perfectly fit Reed's persona. Roman didn't explode with anger. Instead, he chuckled softly, a rare sign of amusement. He leaned in close, told Reed to enjoy the spotlight while it lasts, and calmly walked out. The scene ended without a physical altercation, but the tension between the two was undeniable. Building future storylines. What made this segment so brilliant was its ability to set up future rivalries. Bronson Reed came out of this looking like a star, showing that he wasn't afraid of Roman Reigns. This type of storytelling elevates both characters without the need for a match. WWE could easily use this as a stepping stone to a full-fledged feud, with Reed positioned as a future challenger to Roman's dominance. Meanwhile, Roman's cool, calculated reaction reinforced his status as a cerebral leader who doesn't need to lash out to prove his authority. A spotlight for Bronson Reed. This segment was also a huge moment for Bronson Reed. In a company filled with big personalities, it can be difficult for rising stars to stand out. By placing Reed in a high-profile scene with Roman Reigns, WWE signaled that he is someone to watch. Reed's calm demeanor, combined with his physical presence, made him a believable adversary for the bloodline. Fans on social media praised the segment, noting how it gave Reed a chance to showcase his character and charisma without even stepping foot in the ring. Roman Reigns' character. Depth Roman Reigns has been one of WWE's best characters for years, and this scene was another reminder of why. Even in a humorous storyline, he remained in character, exuding confidence and authority. Roman didn't need to shout or act out of control. Instead, his subtle smirk and calm demeanor told the story. His ability to stay intimidating while also playing along with comedic elements is part of what makes him such a versatile performer. This segment added another layer to his character, showing that even the tribal chief can enjoy a laugh on his own terms. A fun segment with serious undertones. Though the premise was funny, the segment carried serious undertones that will likely play out in future episodes. WWE often uses these moments to test chemistry between performers and gauge fan interest, and the positive reaction suggests that Roman versus Reed could be a money match down the road. The combination of humor, tension, and character development made this scene stand out in a night full of great content. It reminded fans that WWE storytelling isn't always about titles or main events. Sometimes, a simple backstage interaction can create magic. Final thoughts. Roman Reigns confronting Bronson Reed about his stolen shoes was the perfect example of WWE's ability to blend comedy with drama while pushing storylines forward. Roman's calm authority, Reed's bold confidence, and the Bloodline's looming presence made for an unforgettable moment that had fans buzzing. By the end of the night, Reed had gained credibility, Roman had added depth to his character, and WWE had planted the seeds for an exciting future rivalry. This segment proved once again that even the smallest stories can have the biggest impact when executed well, keeping fans entertained and eager to see what happens next on Raw.